Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Roey and I'm here to answer all those questions that Angie asked me on a scale of 0 to 10, what I thought about certain things that are trending now in the fitness industry. So I'm here to give you why I gave the responses I did. So here we go. She first asked me, let me see, I have to find it on my phone here, about yoga, and I gave it a 10 because absolutely a 10. I wish I would have had it when I was younger. It just makes me more patient. It makes me appreciate my body a lot more patient with my body, and seeing the different strengths and differences in how I move when I do yoga and how I strengthen myself by doing the poses and how different I feel. And I just wish I would have had it when I was raising small children, because I feel like I would have taught them yoga and it just would have been a part of their life. So gosh, I can't wait to have grandkids because I'm going to teach them yoga. Meditation, that's another thing that just came into my life a couple years ago. And I am the kind of person that likes to go, go, go. So for me to even sit still for 5 minutes is really difficult. So meditation has taught me to just be present and to really be focused on the moment. And it has helped me so much with stress relief that I now just try every day to just think of the present moment. Even when stuff gets stressful, I just really think of my meditation practice. And what used to be an unbelievable amount of time that I thought I was sitting there, and it would be like less than 5 minutes. And I usually lay down to meditate because I don't want to sit up. I guess like breaking the rules. But so there are no rules in meditation though. You can do whatever you want. So I now enjoy just sitting there and just, or laying there and just enjoying my meditation practice and just really starting to, just get in the zone. And now a practice that used to feel so long, I can have 20 minutes go by and I don't even know that, my practice is over. So I really try to find time each day just to find that stillness and to just like come back into feeling the present moment. So meditation, a 10. Cardio, I gave it a 5. And here's why I gave it a 5. I gave it a 5 because I love cardio. I love getting my heart rate up. More than cardio, I love the feeling after cardio, how I feel, and I just feel so alive and so energized, and I can, feel my blood pumping. But at my age, 53, at my age, I know now from research that doing cardio every day is stressful for my body, and that it really influences my hormones and my cortisol levels, so that I don't want to stress my body out so much by doing it every day. So I try to do it 3 times a week, either with the fitness workouts that I teach at Yoga Tone Studios by getting the heart rate up there, or I do some runs on the treadmill, or I do some hikes with a weighted vest of some really tall hills. And I try to get my heart rate up there a couple times, but I also really like to get just my steps in every day and walk. But I don't keep track of my steps. I just know, I need extra than what I'm doing. So I try to just take a long walk each day or walk on the treadmill. So a cardio is a 5 for me. Years ago, it would have been probably a 10. But I know now to be smart with my body and to give it what it needs and not to tire it out. So leggings. I gave it a 1. Don't send me hate mail or hate emails. So I am not a fan of leggings. I do not like walking around in leggings. And now that I started teaching fitness classes, it seems that I go everywhere in leggings. I like wearing dresses and I like dressing up. So I do not like wearing leggings besides at the studio. And I don't like it to go into my everyday life. And now I feel like the leggings are just part of my everyday wear. So I give it a 1 because I just want to wear my darn dresses and I have to wear the leggings all the time. So, because I can't work out in a dress. But anyway, that's why it's 1. But you do you. You do you. All right. So next one, props. Props. I love props because first of all, they're so helpful for engaging your muscles, for tightening everything up, for just really putting the focus where it's supposed to be. The Pilates ball just really makes you engage those thighs, whereas before I might have just been sloppy with it. So now it just really like kicks it up a notch. The block, for years, I fought using the block with yoga because I thought, oh, I know yoga, like I don't need the block. I don't need that. That's for beginners. I was a beginner. But now I know, even after doing yoga for years, that use that block because it like totally pulls you into the pose better. You get the alignment better. There is no ego involved in yoga. So I had to check that at the door, grab my block, and just use it whenever I need to just get myself into alignment better and just stop being such a fool about that. So props are important. Ego is not. So throw that out the door because I did. Burpees and boats. So I hate both of them. 0, 0 for me. No burpees, no boats in my classes. And it's just because I don't like them. That's all. I like to work out, so I want to make it so that I love it. And if there's anything I don't like to do, it's not that I can't do them. I've tried them. I've done them. But I don't like them. So I don't want to do them because I don't want anything to take away from my love of working out. And me personally find working out so much fun. Like I just love it. I can't get enough. So that's why it's a 0. But you do you on that one too. If you love it, you do it. You do it. You could do whatever you want. Weights. Weights have changed my life. So I forget what number I gave this, but probably a 10 because I also for years, can you see how I've grown in wisdom at the age of 53? For years thought that weights would make me look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I was fighting the whole like trend to use weights. I was like, there's no way. I'm gonna bulk up and I don't want to look like that. I want lean muscles. Let me tell you, weights have helped me so much with strength, with my balance. Using weights to do different exercises have helped me with my balance and just helping me feel so strong and just like oh, like they feel so good to just lift those weights and see your body progress and see the muscle definition. So I'm just so proud that I picked those weights up, 5, 6 times a week. And I try to go heavier and I try to just really push my body so that it feels the strength and I know it can do it. So I don't want to ever, not pick those up because, I want to be strong forever, right? So to teach those grandkids yoga. So the next one is class workouts. I love class workouts, but I have to tell you, before I joined Yoga Tone Studios, I only did home workouts. So I gave class workouts a 10 because before I started in January, I only did 1 or 2 class workouts. I was terrified to come into a class and work out. I was like, what if I I don't know, make some weird noise with my body while I'm working out? Or what if I just I'm not that coordinated? What if I can't follow the instructor? I want to use my time wisely, but I don't want to just be trying to stumble through directions. And I just had a fear of it. But since I joined Yoga Tone Studios, it's been so wonderful. And the community has been so amazing. They build each other up and they support each other and they just share tips. And it's just, I missed out on that for many, many years. And I wish I would have found class workouts a lot sooner because especially, the days of having younger children and just being at home a lot, I just would have been a godsend for me. So class workouts are a 10 for me, but then home workouts are a 10 for me too, because for years I just did home workouts and the virtual is the way to fit it in during your day. So I'd wake up first thing in the morning when nothing else was open and I would do, the virtual workouts. And it's just amazing that if you have access to it, that you work out, because sometimes just showing up is the hard part of it. So having a virtual library in your wheelhouse just gives you access to working out, so you never have an excuse. You don't need weights or props or anything like that. If you don't have them, you can always do it with your body weight, as long as you're pushing yourself so that you can feel like your muscles can't give anymore. They're just so tired that that you're giving your body the best workout it can. And don't do those tiring exercises every day either. The rest days are important. You need rest. And the home workouts, I can find yoga workouts that are relaxing and that, kind of calm everything down or do before bed. So that variety of home workouts that you find on virtual is just such a beautiful thing. So I hope this answers all of your questions. And you keep wearing leggings and I'll keep wearing leggings, even though I want to wear a dress. And I hope you join me at a home workout on the virtual library or in a class workout, because I'd love to see you, meet you, say hi, laugh with you. And thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Bye.